Alrighty, and before we get into our last trailer for the day, we should say Adrian's having technical difficulties, so she stepped out, which is a shame. She will be missed, but I'm sure she'll be back next episode. Also, I'm getting some text right now. Apparently, my cat almost escaped, which is an indoor cat. But speaking of pets, man, I've got the segue. I'm the segue king.
Wow, that's a pretty. I mean,
I should be making jokes. I should be making jokes. My cat could be in danger. My girlfriend just texted me.
My cat could be in peril. It could be dead. But there's. I don't want to say that. I don't want to wish ill will on you.
But look, there's DC League of Super Pets. They just dropped a trailer. But also, it's also funny because my girlfriend's texting me right now. She's saying the cat has learned how to open a fly screen door. She jumped on someone's roof. She's like Batman. She's Batcat, which is perfect for this trailer because, well, it's not a cat, but Batman has a dog. We get a bat dog in this.
Holy shit.
Oh, good. Okay, so there's a bunch of shit I could talk about this, but before I say anything, Jesse, as a non-superhero guy,
yes,
do you have any thoughts, comments, queries about this trailer, and what do you think of this, man? What do you think of this? First impressions.
My first impressions was I had no idea. Like, I've never heard of. I was asking. Well, we're chatting before. Like, is this a comic book? Like, because I was watching all these. Like, they had Superman at the start, and it's all cartoon, and I'm just like basically vomiting out thoughts here. But first thing I was just gonna say when I initially saw it, I'm like, is it just me, or is Superman just reminding me of Mr. Incredible? Just like his
for sure
make and mannerisms and stuff like that. And I thought this is not an Avengers movie. It'd be like to do with the pets because it's got pets in this name. And then it had all these pets come up, and I'm like, oh, is it like a Pets Justice League or something like that, or is it like I don't know. Like, it looked kind of good, but I like, I do have like a soft spot for animated films that, like, got a good comedy element to them, and I don't know, it looked all right to me. So it's something different. It's not the same kind of superhero formula. So yeah, I don't know. It looked pretty interesting. Something a bit different.
I'm trying to just look up. No, it's not. I'm not sure if this is by the same. I don't think this is by the same studio that did Secret Life of Pets, but it looks very similar. So to answer your question, is DC League of Super Pets, is it based on a comic? The answer is kinda. And online nerds, and I mean the lowest bottom feeder level of nerds, they are so mad at this movie. Like, they're eating their Doritos, they're drinking their Mountain Dew, and they're smashing their keyboards, and they're like, fuck this movie. And it's like, dude, it's a kid's movie about a talking dog. You need to chill. It's not even a normal talking dog. It's Superman's dog. Chill. But here's where it is. So Crypto is the name of Superman's dog, who has all the abilities Superman has. He can fly, he can do all that sort of stuff, and he's actually a real cartoon character. But he's a comic book character, but he's not someone you should take seriously. It was like from like the 70s or something, when like comics were a little cheeky. They weren't really serious. They weren't really what they are now. Like, I don't think you would make this type of character seriously, but was it like a joke comic? Like, oh yeah, look, here's this like little like side like story from Superman that's like, because I remember unfortunately no, like it was more like back then, like remember 60s Batman, how cheesy he was with the whole, that's how cheesy comic books were back then. They weren't mature stories, and so of course Superman would have a flying dog that helps him fight crime, but obviously they don't really touch on that or that part of the legacy or lore anymore because it's kind of silly. But it makes a great idea for a kids movie. Now what they're all getting mad about, the guys, is the other superhero pets you see are not from the comics. And in fact, there is a League of Super Pets in the comics, but they're all completely different characters with different powers. Like, they've all the pets are meant to have the same powers as their owners. So the dog in this trailer has super strength, but they're all like, this dog shouldn't have super strength. He should be good with gadgets like Batman. And it's like, bro, like, you didn't get this mad over Minions, okay? So just chill. It's not affecting your cinematic universe. It's made for 3-year-olds to distract them on Netflix or HBO Max while their parents are able to cook dinner.
I mean, I
Chill the
can
fuck out.
kind of get that to a degree if you're like a super fan of like the super pets. I can kind of like sympathize a little bit with that. Like, you know, it's not exactly as it is in the source material, but I mean, they're a
It's
bunch of like crime fighting pets. Like,
Yeah, like you shouldn't take crime fighting pets. That's seriously, like I'll admit I'm guilty. I've been that guy 100 times. Like it's not accurate to the comic books. How dare they? Or
yeah,
they're not
yeah,
treating the source material with enough respect. I've been that guy. But I draw the line at super pets. The word
yeah.
super pets is silly enough as it is. Like, calm down, dude. It's a movie about talking dogs. But look, it looks fun. It looks like a fun kids movie. The art style is very dramatic. It's always nice to see a new interpretation of the characters. A lot of people are roasting Batman for his ears being pointy.
Mm.
I kind of like how Wonder Woman's looking, but I'm guessing like these superheroes, they're not the main focus of this film.
No. I
But
got the impression it was the pets.
yeah, it's all the pets. It's a stacked cast. Like we've got so it's another team up between Kevin Hart and Dwayne Johnson. Dwayne Johnson
Yeah,
is
I heard Kevin Hart's name, it's voice in it, and I was just like,
yeah.
oh yeah, his
It's
voice is so distinct.
Kevin Hart and Dwayne Johnson are joined at the hip. They will never be separated, it feels like. But yeah, so Dwayne Johnson's Crypto the Superdog. Kevin Hart is the other one. We also got Kate McKinnon, John Krasinski, Vanessa Bayer, Natasha Lyonne. Okay, there's a few names here I don't recognize. But we also got Mark Maron, who I used to love his podcast. And he plays the Joker. So apparently the Joker's
Oh
in this
wow,
somewhere.
okay.
Yeah, and Ben Schwartz is in here, and Ben Schwartz is amazing. And apparently Keanu Reeves is too. I'm not sure who he's playing, but
Didn't Ben Schwartz do all those like college humor skits?
yeah, he wasn't a part of College Humor, but he did a lot of stuff on College Humor. Most people know him as Ralph Macchio. No, not Ralph Macchio. Ralph. The comment's going to kill me, but he's in Parks and Rec as a recurring character, and
Right.
he's hilarious, and the name's not coming to me right now. But he also recently voiced Sonic the Hedgehog, and he was...
Oh yeah,
so much fun about
yeah.
that movie, he was perfectly cast as Sonic. If anyone likes Ben Schwartz, I highly recommend on Netflix. One of the funniest things that exists on Netflix, him and Thomas Middleditch did a 3-episode long improv live show called Middleditch and Schwartz, where they're on a stage, they take a suggestion from the audience, and then for the next hour, like then they get like they interview someone from the audience, and then using like words they said, they form an entire storyline out of it. It's actually incredible. If you want a good laugh, I highly recommend it. But yeah, the fact that we're on a tangent now probably means we're done on this topic. So, DC League of Super Pets looks fun. I don't know if I'll see it. Like I love my superheroes, but you gotta draw the line somewhere. But this,
Can I just say that did you not think that Superman? I was just thinking the whole time, Mr. Incredible, just Mr. Incredible.
it's the same jawline for sure. Same with Batman.
Yeah.
Like honestly, I have a feeling I would not be surprised if they took the exact same character model for Batman and Superman and they just put a mask on Superman and just copy and pasted. But yeah, you know, I think they definitely took inspiration from stuff like that. Like this is not a Pixar film, but it does feel Pixar inspired.
Yeah.
I have to admit, like, while I can be critical on a lot of animated kids films that aren't Disney, like I think Illumination really fucks shit up. I'm scared for them to touch Mario, but this one like looks.
Oh
quality.
god, yeah.
Yeah. They just announced Chris Pratt will not be doing an Italian accent, which I think is good because it means not cultural appropriation, but also but it's also not good because I'm going to hear Chris Pratt's voice come out of Mario's mouth, and that I'm not ready for. That's a thing.
Yeah. It's just gonna be, but you're just gonna think of Chris Pratt though. Like you're not gonna think of Mario.
It's so that whole. I can't wait for a trailer to come out. It's so weird. Just even thinking about Chris Pratt voicing.
See,
Mario,
I would have rather him at least try an Italian accent actually, because at least then, like, it's not Chris Pratt. And before everyone says like cultural appropriation, I'm half Italian, so I have rights.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Look, I know we're on a tangent here, but I think with Mario, the only way to do a Mario movie is either A, you don't have him speak at all, or B, is what I think they're actually doing. You have to completely reinvent the character, which is going to be hard because we've known him for like 30 years or 35 years, something like that. So I'm really scared. But I will say, with that casting, Jack Black as Bowser, I'm here for it. And another one I'm here for, Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong. I am definitely here for that. Those two are great cast. I can also imagine, they said Charlie Day is Luigi, and while he's not going to sound anything like Luigi, I can imagine it. Like
I
Luigi.
think that Charlie Day as Luigi's good casting. I could picture him as Luigi, like in a voice role.
Like, he's definitely done characters like Luigi, the whole scared and he panics and stuff. It can work. It's going to be weird hearing that voice coming out of his mouth.